is really what we love doing. And every time, Blaze, that we're live, this kind of stuff happens.
Yo, it is. I don't know what it is that we got good luck, but we always get these round 7 matches in clutch situations.
Yep. And they're always coming up big. And I love doing this just because you can feel the energy in this room right now, and everybody is excited. And you're just watching the plays. Fallout is up on the stage.
Fallout is getting both teams hyped right now. He's keeping the momentum up. John doing his part right there. And everybody, it is so intense in here. So now going into map number 3. Map number 3, 1-1 right now, where it's Mansion. Okay, so Mansion, as we look at both these teams coming to Mansion, it's going to be bang, bang the whole time.
It is, and it's going to be coming out who slays first, who takes front spawn, who's going to take in grenades. And this is something that I argue on this map so much when we sit there and cast. You have to fight for grenades on this. You can't just be like, oh, we're just going to push in. We saw Tragedy do it. Tragedy tried to run 4-man out, just try to bang it out at boom shot and get the kills. Doesn't work.
Yeah.
You have to go and fight that nades, because that window gives, that nade spot just gives you so many options of Lancer crotches that are incredible. And if you hit those shots, it's like fish in a barrel down there for whoever your slayers are. They're just going to go in and take everyone out.
You cannot give up those nades on that map. They are just too crucial. And especially being on land, it is 20 times harder to slide on land here rather than it was in Gal 1.
Yep.
I did hear Toy Soldier hit 6 out of 10. So, but I doubt that they bank on that in these pressure situations in order for him to hit slide. So based off based off of being on land, we see players play more for the fights at boom. They don't actually play so much for the boom pickup.
They play an iron statue.
Yeah, unless they send a guy back there to occupy the 2 guys from crossing to sneak the boom pickup. That's what we've been kind of seeing most teams do. But going into this next map, I'm expecting Nasty to go big. I'm expecting Toy to go big. Those are my 2 key players for this matchup, for this map of Mansion, to go huge for the teams.
And you know, this is the statement rounds. Like Icy wants to come up big here. That all these teams want to win. This gets you on to fight Swarm, and then it gets you back. Both these teams were eliminated by Fury, and they want revenge. They want to get back to that winners finals. They want to prove something. And this is something that we haven't talked about. This is the first LAN tournament, which means this is the first deciding factor before we go to the ESL Pro League.
Yeah.
And this sets the pace for what we can see in the future. And if I see rounds like this, it is going to be incredible.
No, it definitely is. This is Gears of War at its finest. All right, guys. All right, everybody. All right, Hype Fest Station. Everybody in Pittsburgh, everybody at home, let's make some noise. Going into map 3, Waldo, Blaze, Waldo, let's kick it off.
We're hopping in right now. 1-1. Going to go on board with front spawn on Locust. It looks like it's going to be on Toy. We see Nasty on the other side. Nasty's going to be rotating over. We're going to follow on the man that walked off stage. He looks like he's hot. He's on hot tub. He sees the guy at statue. He's going to rotate over. Uncontested. Looks like Excel's is going to get taken out.
And Nasty's going to get taken out by Toy. Toy just stopping that dominance right there. Dispenser's going to clean up the kill. 4v1, and the last guy is going to be down in the back.
And that was a good decision by Nasty to go and try to flank over. But as soon as he did that, they lost map control, and they collapsed on top of Synergy.
And that's just good. That's just good Mansion gameplay. You know, we see rounds being ended quick. You know, it's not so much you can do as far as controlling boom shot. So if you do it well, these rounds go by really fast.
Right. And we see Toy right now. He's going to be playing the same spot Nasty was playing last round, right on hot tub, right on corner. Lancers are going out. Toy's waiting for the opportunity to push. 3 men are stacked up, trying to push on Nasty. Nasty's going to get 1.
And he's going to cross him his teammate. 2 members down. He needs to get the other kill. It's still on the ground, and he does get it. And his team is just going to run through this round just as quick as they got ran through last round.
3-1 situation. Oh, but Yogurt actually got into the boom shot. 3-1 situation, and he's going to get dropped by Strangulate, his former teammate, when we're going to be tied 1-1 up on Mansion. Oh, and the disrespect and the chainsaw. There's no more white button anymore.
There we go. Yo, I missed that. I missed those animations. Just added to the intensity. 1-1 here on Mansion. As we see the fights coming down to the mid. Who can make the transition from middle to boom to help their teammates? Who can catch somebody off guard? Who can come in with the flank?
And you know what really was a mistake on that is that they stacked up so many people on top of Hot Tub that they had nobody on the far side of the map. Watching as Toy's playing on Hot Tub right now. They're pretty much mirroring strats. Toy's going to push up, try to get Strang. He's getting crossed out. He's full red right now.
He knows he can take out Nasty. He knows that he's just feeling himself right here. And here we go. We're going to see these guys want each other. Toy's going to make the play. He's going to come in on Nasty. We're going to see 2 minutes of best right in down. Toy and Red Icy keeping the pressure. Toy and Yogurt keeping the pressure right there. Gonna clean up 2 members, 2v1 situation, and they're gonna take out the last guy.
And that's the thing, we're going to probably be seeing the same strats where they're trading rounds like that just because of how fast Mansion is. Whoever makes the first down, it's a collapse. Everybody's all in at that point.
And it comes down to they're calling out who they have weak. Which guy is hurt the most, and that's the guy that they're making a play on. So they're trying to focus these guys here on the mid-box, which is going between Nasty and Toy. It's just a good mirror matchup. This is where the rounds are coming down to.
Nasty's playing on block, and they know that they have to stop. Nasty's trying to make a play right now. They see the guy that rotated over the statue. They get the pick. Excels is going to take out Icy. Nasty's rotating over. Going to get taken out by Toy. Watching as the rounds are progressing. Spencer with a great lance across right there.
And it's going to go into a 3v1 situation in favor of Vexx, looking for the last guy. And Noxious is going to go down, and Vexx is going to come out with that round right there.
They've got to contest on statue at this point because what's happening is that Excels is just pushing through on I, gets to the statue, gets onto their wall, gets the body, and then rotates.
Because as we're seeing Nasty in his transition to the middle, as he sees Vexx starting to push his side, boom, he's leaving his fight, but when he does that, he needs to pick up on his kills quick.
Yeah, but it looks like Nasty's going to be playing a little bit different. Icy's going to be pushing up on statue, and they're going to contest this right now.
Nades are out. Nades are being thrown. Yogurt's going to pick up the kill on Red Icy. Vexx has the advantage. Nades are not going to get nobody. Noxious getting the kill. String Lace going down. Excel's going to get that one, but Nasty's going to take out Toy. It's a 2v2 situation. Both Nades are out. Boom is still in play right now.
And you're watching Noxious. He's just watching on the block, waiting for the shot to come in. Dispenza gets a kill. Noxious. Oh, and Excel's going to down Dispenza. A 1v1 situation in between Noxious Hero and Excel's.
This
watching
is it.
Watching
Boom is in play. Noxious does not want to mirror him on that eye. He wants this right hand advantage. He's going to challenge him. And Excels said, relax. Get off of me. Excels is getting hype. He wants this. Coming back. Clap City. He said, let's go.
And that's just a little bit of mistakes. This is why we like Mansion. After long rounds, Mansion's the fastest thing. We just fly through it.
That's that passionate gameplay that we all love, that we want to see out of both these teams, that we've been seeing all tournament, and Excels going big, not afraid of that fight. He knew his team was up, and he said, I have all the confidence in the world. I got the crowd behind me. I got my team behind me, and I'm taking this fight.
And they give Excels a green light just to do what he wants to do on that map. They trust his judgment. He's a shot caller on the team. We all know Excel's shot calls of the team. We know that if he's saying I'm going in, he's going in, and he's just going to